Good day, my dear people of Biafra land. Good day, the lovers of freedom and the lovers of mankind. Good day to you all who is out there listening to my voice at this moment. I bless each and every one of us in the mighty name of the Creator God. I have vowed to myself that no matter how difficult it is, I must surely bring the good news to my people. Not minding my voice is not that too good. But I must do it because it has been an oath I take to defend the Biafra restoration and to make sure that we pass on this message until it gets to the right source. So my dear people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk from my own Daily Talk Corner, bringing to you this Saturday's broadcast, being the 29th day of October in the year 2022. Without taking much of your time, please starting your seatbelt. We are about to take off now. Grab your popcorn, whatever you have, you can use to keep yourself busy. Keep your mouth busy while your ear is at work listening to my broadcast. Let's move straight into the business of the day. Abuja is about to fall. Obey local and international orders. Free Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB tells the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Let's hear the news in full. This is my voice. No be here. The attention of the global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, ably led by the greater leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been drawn to the possible fall of Abuja, the Nigerian capital city, to the Nigerian state-sponsored terrorists in the coming days. The US, the UK, security intelligence reports concerning the fall of Abuja and the Nigerian to the terrorists are real. But the Nigerian compromised the security agencies, particularly their military and DSS, are busy chasing armless and peaceful citizens of Biafra land in Biafra land. That is the truth. When we come out to say that these people are loose garden, the main enemy is the one penetrating the country. They leave the main enemy and be pursuing what is not pursuing them. This is just the beginning. My only concern is that let it not be what I'm thinking, because I am beginning to think these terrorists or whatever they call it that have been ravaging the economy of the country, that have set the country ablaze for good 7 years now. Why haven't they attacked Abuja? If you are hearing my voice now, please, I want you to listen to me. I want you to also reason with me. Why haven't they attacked Abuja? Why are they busy cornering almost all the whole hooks and cranes of the northern region, both the northwest, northeast, and the rest of them? Why is it this time they want to attack Abuja? If you have wisdom, listen to this broadcast and reason with me. Let it not be that these people are planning to attack the SS office. By the end of the day, they will just title it that terrorist attack. Are you with me? Because that is what I am thinking. Let it not be what I'm thinking. Because you cannot tell me for good 7 years that this administration have been in power and they are not doing anything. For the past 8 months, since the abduction of Nnamdi Kanu, they didn't attack the Abuja. For more than 1 year plus, Nnamdi Kanu have been going to court. And have been postponing the court from one sitting to the other. There's no attack. Now it is time to free him. They now plan that an attack in Abuja. At the end of the day, maybe they will just attack only DSS, just to make sure that they capture or they deal with Nnamdi Kanu in detention. If you have ear, listen to me. These people never meant well for us. And I know that if they dare try it, that means the Nigeria is gone. Yes, that will be the end of Nigeria. That means we Biafrans will go. But we want when we are going with our soldiers. We want when we are going with the founder and the front runner of this particular struggle, which is Nnamdi Kanu. What are we saying? The other day they attacked the guard of honor of the presidency. Why don't they attack Abuja? That is the question. They attacked President Muhammad Buhari's convoy. Why don't they attack Abuja that time? Why must they give a special notice that they want to attack Abuja? So that the international community will say, oh yes, they talk. And then when they come, they attack everywhere. They even have a gun battle with a DSS. Then they overpower the DSS and do some kind of a thing. Either they throw bomb or they begin to shoot sporadically in DSS office. That is what we will hear. But I must be sincere. Any ear that is hearing this voice, we need to be at alert. I mean, the whole Biafrans need to be at alert. Ndị ba say agwo na n'akịrịka. Ezigbote agwo na n'akịrịka. Let's not lose guard and saying that, oh, they want to attack Abuja because of what they're doing to Biafra land. Anyachano, ndị ba anyachano. Let's open our eyes to the reality of life. The people we are dealing with, they are morons that have no single sympathy. They have no any human sympathy. They have no any human feelings. If our dear president could get out of the town when flood is ravaging almost 15 to 17 states, 600 people dead, as we are talking about. 3 million hectares of land filled with crops, cash crops and other things people have planted, destroyed. Over how many millions of people displaced? How many of them in different IDPs? Not for once, the president of the nation came out to broadcast and show sympathy to the people that he is leading. He jet out to Korea to go and attend the meeting and sign a deal to rehabilitate Kaduna refinery. That refinery, if they rehabilitate it and it become functioning, they will begin to refine our own crude oil. If everybody in the country die finish, tell me who is going to make use of those things? Who are those that are going to purchase that to make the economy good? That is the question you all need to ask yourselves. Some people out there said, oh, the president is doing something good. That is the gospel truth. So let us tell ourselves the truth. The president has failed us. He has failed in all ramifications. I never see which kind. I mean, did they have blood? Is there any blood that flow on their vein to know that we are talking about human beings? Human beings, we are talking about people you are leading. No any single remorse. Not even the way they used to tweet. No, not even tweet. Tweet to the people, because that's what you have been doing for the past 7 years. A president that has never come on a national TV to speak to the people other than reading script. Is that a president? We are talking about human beings, not animals. A president that values cows more than human beings. Can you call that one a president? The answer is no. If this man called Buhari have the interest of the people he is leading at heart, he dare not move to anywhere. Let those people that invited him for that wait, or he can send somebody. He have a vice to go and represent him at that very what do they call it? At that very meeting or summit. The whole Nigeria is the only country that will be in crisis. Now people will be dying every minute of the day. There is no peace in the country. Then the president will jet out to another African country to go and make peace, for peace talk, for them to have peace, while his own country is dying. And you say we have a president. I think the earlier the international body interfere in what is happening in Nigeria, the better for each and every one of us. Believe it or leave it. We know people who is working against us. We know the people who have stand and said that these people can never be liberated. Our colonial masters from 1960 to date are still colonizing us, giving us Otabia and okay as rat poison as leaders, simply because the crude oil that they have been drilling from our land since 1960 to date, nobody is giving account of it. How many barrels a day are they drilling? We are complaining about economy going down, but people who have no any single mineral resources, their country is good. Where are they getting those funds to develop those countries? Their queen is one of the richest among other kingdoms. Where are they all those things from? UK don't have gold, neither do they have silver. But if you go to their gold reserve, no any country is going to do this thing, going to compete with them. You tell me the country they colonized have been in crisis for how many months, or no, for how many years now, for how many decades? They keep calm. Look at, take for example, Lekki shooting. UK set out a panel to investigate. That is the end of the story. They increase the barrel of oil they drill in our land, and they shut their mouth up and say if those people want to die, let them die. If those people want to finish, let them finish. As long as they keep getting thieving our crude oil on daily basis. Who knows how many billions of barrels of crude oil they dig in a day from Biafra land or from Nigeria. That is why, even if we are clean ourselves, even if the whole country collapse, UK doesn't care. Is that how people you colonize? Is that how they do? That is exactly what is happening in Burkina Faso, that made the country and the indigenous to rebel against the rulers of the land. How can you colonize somebody, cannot leave that country alone? You will join hands with the evil leader they have in the country to be making the country die. You say you are fighting corruption. There is no corruption in your country. Yet, all those people that you say they are corrupt, all the whole money they have been looting is being stored in your own banks in UK and other parts of Europe. Where is European Union? And where is United Nations? What are they doing about all these things? Have they ever probed any of all these our leaders who keep looting and laundering money that meant for the poor or to develop the country? Our country keep dying on daily basis. How many years have Abuja died? Up till now, US still they are still refunding Abuja loot. The ones they will see. What about the ones we don't know? What about the accounts he have in Swiss Bank and other banks? All those ones, the country that where he keep that money have taken it, and the economy will keep growing, and our own keep dying. United Kingdom, the time has come. You people should leave Nigeria alone. If you people really want the good about Nigerians, separate the country. Let everybody go their separate ways. Because I never see a country that have three strong different languages, have over 250 ethnic groups, and the most black populous nation on earth being together, three different tribes being in one place. It cannot happen. Before we have only one Sudan, but now they have South Sudan and the main Sudan. They cannot stay together. Why can't you people say something and do the right thing and let everybody go their separate ways? Or maybe you people are waiting so that everybody will die, so that you people can come and occupy Nigeria. What a world. The blood of the innocent being shed in Biafra land on daily basis, we speak. The bare blood of those innocent being shed in the northern part of the country, both northwest and northeast, we speak. UK will never know peace until they do the needful. There must be confusion in their parliament. What I see now is just a little. They should wait for the bigger one. You colonize the country. In our country called Nigeria, no one can sleep with eyes open, eyes closed. It started with one eye open or one eye closed, or two eyes open all night. You wake up with bad news. Even when you are taking your breakfast, bad news. You going out to your business is bad news. In a country whereby when you are going out, you don't even guarantee you're coming back. In a country whereby you went to bed, you don't even guarantee you're waking up. Not that you will die naturally. But somebody can invade your house in the middle of the night and slaughter every living soul in that house. All this is happening. The United Nations keep quiet. The European Union keep quiet. The ECOWAS keep quiet. The UK keep quiet. Simply because our blood has become water. Our blood has become useless. That they don't value anything that is happening in that country. Or because of what they are profiting from the country. That is why they don't want us to have peace. Because at the expense of crisis in Nigeria, UK is benefiting from it. Go to their hospitals and the rest of them. Their best surgeon in US and UK is from Nigeria. They studied and graduated in Nigerians. But because of bad government, because of no work, because of no job, because somebody that graduated with first class will be doing KK, all of them have jetted out to UK. Why their lazy citizens are busy jumping from one country to another in form of tourists. Then the one who's supposed to take care of our sick in Nigeria are now in the UK. Simply because their salary is good. Then what is the sort of their mineral resources? They don't have even a single mineral resource they don't have. Our people are there jumping up and down. The UK is paying ordinary nurse £4,000. Where is the money coming from? They are giving you back from the crude oil they are digging on daily basis. That is your own money. But out of ignorance, nobody tell you and you will not know. Let's proceed with our news, my people. I still have a lot in my stock, but anytime I reason about the issue about Nigeria and our slave masters and our colonies, it makes me get angry. The ability and the preparedness of the Nigerian security forces, especially the military, army, navy, and air force, to defend the territorial borders of Nigeria has been greatly sabotaged and deteriorated to a level that will allow any foreign invader to walk into the Nigerian capital with little or no resistance from the military. Yes, why not? They are busy chasing Yahoo boys. Why the men Yahoo boys are in government house? The Nigerian state has carefully positioned these terrorists to overrun Abuja once they feel that power will slip out of their hands during the upcoming parade they call election, and they will, on behalf of the Fulani, take over the reins of power in an invasion commando style, as it happened in Afghanistan. We are very much aware that the Fulani-controlled federal government of Nigeria has concluded every arrangement to hand over the government of Nigeria to their sponsored terrorists in the coming days. IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in the know of this sinister plan and have been hammering on it. But some so-called Biafran elites and other ethnic groups have refused to listen and heed the clarion call by IPOB and its leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to divide Nigeria to save all of us from this ugly situation, and they refused. American and British governments have shut down their embassies and have started evacuating their citizens in Abuja and its environs. If you are still in Abuja and still thinking this warning is a joke, you will have yourself to be blamed. Yes, you are on your own, OYO. They know what are doing. American and the UK, they know what is about to happen. This is the plan war. They have it all planned. So let's tell ourselves the truth. How can you be there and telling me only your embassy you have there, but you know exactly what is happening every hooks and cranes in Nigeria, simply because it is a planned work? We are waiting to see the end of it. IPOB stated unequivocally that the Nigerian government and Malami must adhere to and implement a ruling of the Court of Appeal which declared the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, a free man, discharged and acquitted of all spurious allegations and charges. IPOB hereby declare that nothing untoward should happen to Nnamdi Kanu either in the DSS custody or shortly after his release, because if there is any scratch on him, then the Fulani has entered into a debt that they will never finish paying till the end of time. IPOB is monitoring the security situation in Abuja conscientiously and will unleash our own venomous action on them if they fail to release our leader Nnamdi Kanu. We told them about this agenda to turn this country into a caliphate state since 2015, but some people refused to listen. Instead, they called IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu warmongers. Real war is coming from the agendists. Who will deliver the doubting Thomases? Nobody will deliver them. Only God. American intelligence reports about Abuja indicated that Abuja will fall in 190 hours from now and have commenced evacuation of their citizens from Nigeria. IPOB advises British High Commission to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu, a British citizen, is evacuated along with the other British citizens in Nigeria. Britain should know that their citizen, Nnamdi Kanu, has been released by a competent court of jurisdiction but still being illegally detained by terrorists enabling Nigerian government. It will be shameful to the British government if they evacuate other citizens and leave Nnamdi Kanu in the hands of terrorists masquerading as DSS. My dear, there's nothing. What do they call it? If UK could do something, they could have intervened in this matter. So we hoping for the UK that they should intervene in the Nnamdi Kanu case is a waste of time, just like flogging a dead horse. For Nnamdi Kanu have been there for over a year plus. I've been following this news both locally and internationally. Not even a single time that the UK set up a committee to come and visit Nnamdi Kanu. Now that the Court of Appeal have discharged and acquitted the young man, UK keep mute. They didn't say anything. Their own citizen. That means Nnamdi Kanu does not matter to them. And that means they give him a fake citizenship. Because if he's really a citizen of UK with a British passport, until now they haven't done anything concerning the case of Nnamdi Kanu, it means they are playing tricks on us. They are playing tricks on us. Once you don't belong, my dear. You cannot force yourself into it. British government should save themselves the embarrassment and regret by standing on the side of truth to divide Nigeria now and have their pride, honor and integrity in the world, because Nigeria must disintegrate whether they like it or not. African Union leaders and ECOWAS leaders should help in the crisis in Nigeria and consider that Igbos, that is the Biafrans, want to exit this bondage that Britain put us in with the beast called Fulanese. The American government must prevail on British government to urgently put things in place to peacefully and orderly disintegrate Nigeria to their own original nations as they were before the evil amalgamation. As it is today, there is nothing holding the Nigerian people in Nigeria together. All the ethnic groups are fed up with this forced union of death called Nigeria. The evacuation of the American and the British citizens will disintegrate Nigeria, and there is no going back. Afghanistan's scenario is going to repeat itself in Nigeria, but let the agendists understand that Biafrans will never be part of any nation that will be held together by terrorists. Biafrans in the north and at Abuja should be on high alert and, if possible, come home, because the agendists will allow their sponsor terrorists to take over the government because they know that the upcoming selection will not favor them. We are warning the Fulani government to urgently release Nnamdi Kanu. If anything bad happens to him, the Fulani and their generations will fight an unending war with Biafrans ever after Biafran nation has been restored. We are warning especially Alhaji Abubakar Malami, members of the Kaaba and late Buhari's family, that there shall be no hiding place for any of them. They must not wish the Biafran wrath to be their portion, for them and their many generations yet unborn. You have been informed and warned at the same time. Do not say we do not warn you. Do not close down your ears. There is danger on the line. I made this earlier, been known on my first broadcast this morning, and I told them, look at what is about to happen. You people should do what? You should to be at alert. And I also speak to my Biafran brothers and sisters that we also have to be at alert. We are to be at alert. We have to be at alert. I repeat 3 times. We don't have to fold our arms, because what is about to come to Nigeria will be worse than Somalia combined with what do you call it, with Afghanistan. They have planned to take over the country just like they did in Afghanistan. So Biafrans, you will have to get ready, because the federal government of Nigeria have purchased the market that they cannot even use. That is the problem, and that is where they get it all wrong. They can intimidate everybody, but Biafrans, no. We know ourselves and know what we are capable of doing. So anyone that thinks that you come into Biafra land, take over our land, or whatever, my dear, you are making a big mistake. Because if you dare try it, you have yourself to be blamed. Just like Malami and Abubakar, they have bought markets that they will never use. Not now and not ever. So my great people and my good people of Biafra, this is the news I have for us at the moment. Until I come your way again, I see the many one and only Okude Daily Talk, bringing to you this live and blockbuster broadcast concerning the falling off what do they call it, Abuja. Just like though in the old days they say the walls of Jericho he fall, yeah, right? So now the walls of Asorok and its environs is falling apart. Obey the court order. Leave Nnamdi Kanu alone. Separate the country. Let everybody know where they belong. You people say no. How can you be forcing people to stay together? Is it by force? Give the Biafrans government to rule? No. Appoint them in the most important places in the government. You say no. Then what are you still waiting for? Pharaoh, let my people go. Pharaoh refused. But when the time is right, Pharaoh was begging. Even give the Israelites all their golds, diamonds, and every mineral resources they have for them to use gold. Now, we have been shouting, crying on top of our voice, protesting, giving you instances why you should let us go. You refused. Do not price the market you cannot buy. I am warning the federal government of Nigeria. Do not price the market you cannot buy. If you people just want to destroy this country and go back to where you come from because you all are foreigners, think twice. I repeat myself, think twice. Because use your tongue to count your teeth. That is the Igbo adage. For those of us who don't hear Igbo, please, I'm very sorry. But I have not everything I have to speak in English. There's an idiom that make us great. We the Biafrans, we the Igbos. And that is what our great grandfathers used in their own time that make them great. Not simply because we are accommodating that we allow all these traitors to penetrate in us. They come and take over our land, rape our women, kill them, use them as slave trade. The money that the UK make in slave trade from Nigeria and from Africa at large, that is what they use to build their parliament. That is what the departed queen used, sitting on the wealth of nations. The diamond on that woman's crown is from South Africa. is from South Africa. Now she is there. They better return it to where it came from before it is too late. Because when our ancestors will reverse against all these countries that have dealt with us, they can never survive it. They are sitting, understanding, and investing, and living on the blood and on the blood of our forefathers, which they slaughtered. Posterity will judge UK for what they did to Nigeria. Not now. If not now, it will happen soon. But they will never have peace in their parliament. So, my dear people, my lovers of freedom, the lovers of mankind, the Biafran at large, both home and abroad, this is where the end of this broadcast will come. And remember the culture, like, share, comment, and also invite your family and friends to be part of this moving trend, because we are moving in the right direction. Until I come your way again, I am signing out. See you once again. Big on a woman named Kemesiano.